single. It's a really good start this for New Zealand. The plan absolutely perfect. The offie getting the two lefties. And then South Africa in response. And Temba Bavuma alongside. How nervous are you, Temba?
Good evening, Pommy. The nerves are definitely there. Feels like we're starting to shift into the South Africans' favour. We're rocked by those two early wickets. Markham and Brevis have able to kind of marshal South Africa through that tough little period.
And there's Orachen. Don't show me that replay again. All right, enough. Ready.
You started well though, Dan. Come on.
Something about being greedy and needy? No. It's just good to be back and see you, Pom.
Long flights and all that. Yeah, just been trying to understand how it's playing this pitch. Not quite coming off it as we might have expected. And perhaps that happens a little bit later. That's who's to come for South Africa. A nice long batting order. They would love dearly, though, that this partnership, Markram and Brevis, goes very deep and takes some sort of control. Get out the power play, first of all. And then with this momentum you're talking about, Temba, they can try to sort of control things. Be called wide.
South Africa played a lot of their games, Pommy, in Ahmedabad. We've seen how that wicket has been a lot more truer. I think, yeah, they're still getting into that phase of trying to understand how the wicket is playing. And most importantly, what is a good score? History tells you that it's a good wicket, it's a big score that is expected. They still need to try and play what is in front of them.
Nice shot. Oh, so good. He'll only pick up one for that. But right up off the ground and punching it into that offside. Good pace also from Ferguson.
Now, like Matt Henry, he's been travelling as well. It's men who become fathers. Oh, it's great stuff. I love that. Side on replay. Seeing Brevis airborne and some good feeling to boot. It is a billiard table. We love it here.
Oh, pace. Bounce as well. I think it might have collected him on the face there. Tim Seifert got through his gloves. Oh, dear. Hope he's all right. Seems still proud and new. Might have cut him. 48 for 2. Time for drinks.
Great seam. And look at it carry. Reverse cut. Timmy Seifert. Oh, the old ricochet onto the conch nose, eh? Now, let us have a drink. Yeah, good stuff.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a power play by Power Play, the official sports drink of the ICC Men T20 World Cup.
Yeah, good carry. In the end, I think as he gets his hands up to go from the normal way he might take it to sort of try and ride the bounce and change to reverse cup. And the gloves get in the way of sighting it. He's all right. I think he's got to have the mandatory concussion test because he's been struck by the ball. Here's a look at the power play.
Yeah, Quinton de Kock, they're starting off very strongly. Fortunately, losing his wicket there to the spin early on. And the first bit of that power play has all been New Zealand. There was a hat-trick opportunity there. South Africa weathered the storm. Don't know if that drop catch is going to be a big moment in the game, but we're yet to see. But at the moment, South Africa 48 in that power play. You'd say it's even Stevens between the two teams at this point.
8 and over. On another day, you'd say you want to dominate it that little bit more. You lose early wickets and you come out 8 and over. I think you feel you're not too far behind it. Tough scenario here when you turn up at Kolkata, and the reason that teams will bat second is because of Dew later on, and so there is the tendency to try and legislate for that in the way that you will batting first, and teams sometimes put themselves under too much pressure and try and do too much, and then end up getting what are middling scores, and those will be around the sort of 180 mark. This, though, is a semi-final, and so runs on the board particularly important, and you want to ensure that you're no less than 180, because if you're there, you at least have the chance, because the pressure sometimes tells. Ideally, you want to get 200 and more. So 48 for 2. He's decided to go with the helmet. Can cipher it after a blow on his face. Nose is all right, everything's all right. Concussion test done. Into the next part of the game. And we expect Santner will operate. Yes, he's got ball in hand. And South Africa partnership 36 from 28. First up is to see the reaction of the ball off the surface. McConkey's so good for his 2.
Yeah, good point there, Pommy. I think I'm quite intrigued to see how the spin goes. It's a very important phase, this so-called the consolidate phase. I think South Africa, this tournament, haven't gotten the memo. They tend to go quite hard in this period. I think with New Zealand as well, all that guile, all that skill by Santner. Interesting to see how this period goes. Very important period this in the game.
What he has been is economical through the tournament, despite not taking many wickets. Oh, that's right off the stumps. Probably not so short either.
Wow, right on cue. Tambo, when you say that flight and guile, you just got to watch Santner. Left arm orthodox, and he deceives you in the flight so often. And it skids on. We know it's a bit skiddy. Watch out.
Yeah, great control. Best thing about him, Santner, is his control. Changes lines, will change length ever so slightly, but particularly the change of pace. There's that economy I'm talking about, 6.25. Yeah, doesn't want to let him just bowl at him. Looking to try and make the play. Not quite off the middle. Bit of cat and mouse. Get across for there's a leg by.
I think with Santner as well, what makes him effective is the trajectory of his ball. Most batters are always setting themselves to see a little bit of that flight. They want to see that ball above their eyes. But with him being so tall and releasing it from such a height, he doesn't give you that ability to try and get under the ball. So they have their work cut out here, the South African batters, in combating his spin.
Oh, just that philosophy that we've been talking about. It's don't let him bowl to me. Brevis will know that so well. Such an exciting talent. Can he get going? Can he really cut loose here and make a big impact in the semi-final?
Oh, that's full as well. You can already feel the tension. It's 52 for 2.
Key. You mentioned he hasn't been taking a lot of wickets, the Kiwi captain. I think you'll like it here. He's played a lot of cricket here in the Indian Premier League over the years. See what he's got here tonight. Make an impact himself.
No surprises here. Rachin Ravindra, he comes in, left armour. Also look to take it away from the two righties. Hasn't been a great deal of spin. He'll also rely on his guile. Confident coming off a man of the match performance. I think here he has an opportunity to rectify his little gloomish earlier in the field.
Well, Tam, you read my mind. He's got an opportunity with the ball in hand to come back, and can he do it? Can he make a difference here and redeem himself and get rid of the South African captain? Love this game.
Yeah, he's been very good. And this, so often we'll describe New Zealand as a team greater than the sum of their parts. And it is because they make these plans and are able to stick to them, and each time their players will come and do something particularly good. McConkey already tonight, 2 for 9 from that over in the power play. Bit of a chit-chat now with bowler and skipper having a chat. Oh, something's the matter with the bail, perhaps. 53 for 2.
Yeah, very smart team, New Zealand. Epitome of being streetwise. Always feel playing against them. There's always a plan. They're generally very good at executing those plans. You know that you have to be on the top of your game when coming up against them. I think the way here they've gone to Aiden as well, you've seen that there's a clear plan. Not to give him any room, tuck him up. It uncharacteristic this from Aiden, yeah, 17 of 18 balls. But you can see their plan is working so far.
Yeah, so far so good if you're New Zealand. They've slowed things down. Rachin Ravindra, heroic stuff. Yes, Sri Lanka. A 4 for. And not so easy to get it away, just keeping it nice and tight. I said at the end of the previous one, tension. Remind you all again, semi-final. And look at how the tournament has gone. South Africa have looked imperious in the way that they've played. Unbeaten here with bases all over the place covered. And so now, do they have the courage? Fielder takes the catch. Dale Mitchell. Beautiful hands.
Oh, wow, he wants a replay. And Alex Wharf says, yeah, we're going to chat to Nitin Menon. Looked all right from our box position. We're so close here.
We have umpire review
Big
for five
moment
catch. I have checked the
in the
physics of
semi.
review, looking at the screen now. Just roll it, please. Keep it going. The fingers are underneath. I need a side-on replay of this, please. Looks like the fingers underneath. Yes, you can see the fingers underneath. Keep it going. Can you zoom out, please? Zoom out a bit, please.
Just watch back.
Yeah. Keep it going back, going back, going back. Fingers underneath here. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. I can see the fingers underneath. Yeah, thank you. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
Right, to look at the decision. What is it then? It's out. It's been given out. Markram is gone. Oh, huge moment that. Rachin Ravindra comes back to make amends. And it is Markram, the South African captain, who goes to the joy of the Kiwis.
It's a big moment that in the game. The umpire there didn't have an easy decision to make. The decision has been made, and Aiden Markram, captain South Africa, he goes for 18. South Africa 55 for 3.
new batter in for South Africa, jersey number 10, David Miller.
It's not often you get another chance. You got it, Rachin. Pressure, pressure, pressure. David Miller has made his way to the middle. He replaces Aiden Markram. Goodness, I tell you what, that was a close decision, that one. Shouts of catch it again, it won't carry all the way. Another look at this. Daniel, come on, tell me what you think.
Well, I was with you a bit and thinking, was there a little bit of grass involved? But Nitin Menon, he believes that Daryl Mitchell, with those big hands and long fingers, gets it underneath and it bounces up in the fingers. Oh, that looks interesting. To me, that looked more out. It was funny than the shots we saw when we thought that was not out.
Oh, mix up. It's okay in the end. There's a misfield. 8 done, 57 for 3. You need to look at it again. There was a slowed down version whilst they were adjudicating, and that there. And also the reaction. It's not an up and I've got him. It's a look upstairs and go, well, let's have a look upstairs. Why don't you? So sort of on the ends of the fingers, might collect some grass and then into the other hand. Most wickets for New Zealand in this tournament, Rachin Ravindra. None bigger than the one he's just got. Here's Santner. Bang! Out of there! Massive shot. Boundary after 18 deliveries.
Yeah, that's a massive one there for me. Kind of feel for South Africa, they needed something like that just to break the shackles a bit. Weaver's getting a little bit of length. Dispatching that over long on.
This is the partnership. South Africa need this one to be fruitful. Shots again, it'll just be one. New Zealand will look at it as the one that could break the back of the South Africans. It could be the one could clinch the game. So much going on early in the game. Rachin Ravindra drops one, drops Markram, and then he's bowling when Mitchell comes forward to take that one.
South Africa will welcome this, a left-hand, right-hand combination here at the crease. Santner bowling it into middle. We've seen the wicket though, it hasn't been one that's really come on. You expect David here to have a look before he starts opening up his arms.
So often we'll talk about peaking and peaking at the right time, and teams that, you know, go all the way through a tournament and win and just keep playing the same. But in big scenarios like this, it's whether you can play the same. Something happens that just jolts the side, and can they shake it off and just keep doing what has been successful prior?
And throw in the mix for the South Africans, it was a fortress for them. Ahmedabad suited them massively. Ball coming on, the bounce, the carry for the pace quartet. Then you move away and all of a sudden there's different challenges around this great country.
20 teams.
55 matches.
Superb!
One world champion. The ICC Men's T20 World Cup.